you a top or a bottom?
I'm a top. Isn't that surprising? But
all my friends are tops.
I have bottomed before.
Same.
What up, you little fuck?
Okay, guys, I'm doing something really fucking stupid right now. We have an emergency debrief situation. Hi, this is Hallie from the streets of New York. Guys, I had every intention of staying in last night. Okay, guys, welcome back to Extra Dirty. We have a very beautiful, handsome man with me today.
Hi.
Bran, are you happy to be here? Are you scared?
I'm ecstatic. I'm actually not scared. I feel like very comfortable with you.
No, I feel like we're very good together.
Very good together, and you're very sweet. And you've always made me feel very comfortable.
Really?
Yeah. Hallie's like a very good friend. The first time we met was at Serena Kerrigan's birthday party, and I didn't really know anybody.
Yeah.
And you were like, hey. And we like just spent like the whole night together. And then like I had a really bad panic attack in Montauk, and you were so nice to me the entire time. And then as of recently, like the Amazon event, we like spent the whole night together. And at one point I was like, you don't have to like stick around me if you don't want to. And you're like, no, I want to hang out.
I know.
So you're very nice.
But I like hanging out with you. I remember when you had that panic, you went through that anxiety phase. That's so relatable though. You feel like the whole world's crumbling around you and you just feel like you need a calming force.
It was so bad. Like we were at like our friend Carly's house. We had this like amazing chef come make us dinner, and like I felt so bad. I just like was just literally shaking the entire time. And then I ended up coming to the club with you guys, and I was sober during that time.
Yeah.
Which was fun, but I'm not sober anymore.
No, I know. We're back on the fucking bottle. Should we cheers?
We should cheers.
All right. Cheers. Let's fucking rip it and have no filter.
I'm so excited. We're gonna like this is gonna be messy.
No, it's gonna be so messy.
All right.
Wait, my eyes don't cross.
Oh, that's strong, Hallie. Jesus
Fucking
Christ. All right. Well, we're gonna be blacked out.
Oh my God. Okay. That felt good.
Yeah.
So let's start. The other night. What did we do the other night, Bran?
We took one of our followers out to dinner and the club for her 21st birthday.
I like going into that. I was like, shit, is this like the most irresponsible thing where like this poor girl, she's at the ripe age of 21.
Yeah. So
and we're like alcoholics.
I'm so excited that you said yes, because you're actually the first influencer that has done this with me. I'm doing it again this Friday in Philly.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. But yeah, so I started this series last year where I just started like taking my followers to dinner. It's like fun. It's like a good way to get to know your community. And then I was like, it would be so cool if I could start bringing other influencers with me. So when I did like the launch and I was like, just tag the influencer you would want to come, you were like the number one person. Everyone was like, Hallie, 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 Hallie.
Because they know I can drink.
Yeah. And then this girl named Maya, she commented and then she DM'd me and was like, I don't know if you're going to see this, but I just entered your giveaway. It's my 21st birthday. Like I would do anything in the world to get dinner with you and Hallie. And I was like, let me text Hallie. But the problem with texting Hallie is she doesn't answer. She's too Hollywood to answer her phone.
Not true.
No. And like, I made a TikTok that went viral and it was partly inspired by you, where I was like, there's nothing more stressful in the world than texting that one friend that answers every 5 business days at like a random time, like 1:20 p.m. on a Wednesday. Oh, hey. And you know you have like a small time frame of like 3 to 5 minutes to get out all your questions.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll do my best, girl, but let's get backups just in case, because I don't know. 1, Hallie's a world traveler. 2, she doesn't answer her phone. But by the grace of God, everything worked out.
No, yeah, I don't answer. Well, like I'm actually just the worst texter ever. I feel like I've been single for so long. I have like no one to text. And when I do reply to a text, it's usually like work related.
Yeah, I don't
like to gab.
I am the
like
really
FaceTime me.
Yeah. I do like to FaceTime. I'm like a really like, I wouldn't say OCD, but I like hate having unread messages. I hate having unread emails. So like I will answer every single text like very quickly. I'm very responsive.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm just not busy enough.
No, I definitely am rotting most of the time.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the time I'm just like here chilling.
Do you like see the text come in and like do you like go to answer and then you just don't, or do you just like?
It's my ADHD.
Okay.
It's crippling because then I'll be like, oh, I'll reply to that like in a minute and then I'll forget about it.
Yeah.
Like my dad texted me the other day being like, I love you. I'm so proud of you. And I just didn't reply because I forgot.
Oh, it's a medical thing.
No, it's a medical thing.
I get it. Yeah.
No, yeah. And they won't give me Adderall because of my condition.
Oh my goodness.
I was using it
Are you
for
on any
evil.
meds? Are you allowed to say?
Yeah. I mean, let's talk about meds for
Let's
a
talk
second.
meds.
I was on a bunch of meds because obviously I have OCD, ADHD,
Love.
and like eating stuff,
Are
anxiety.
you on Prozac?
I was on Zoloft.
Okay.
Like a very
Love.
strong dose. And then, so I have an outpatient team. Basically,
Oh.
I have a nutritionist, a psychiatrist, and a therapist.
That's amazing.
I thought the therapist was a fucking bitch. Like, she rubbed me up the fucking wall. So I started ghosting her. Because she was like, honestly, she was in the wrong field. I hope she's watching this because literally go fuck yourself. Because she would just ask me the most plain Jane questions and she was so expensive.
Yes.
So I said, at this point, I was like, this is a waste of money. So I dropped the therapist. I just ghosted her. We kind of ghosted each other. Like, she low-key fucking hated me. And then the psychiatrist, also a mega bitch. She goes, well, I'm cutting you off your meds if you don't talk to your therapist. And I said, well, I don't like her. She goes, oh, well, no more meds for you. So I was cut off cold turkey.
Did she give you the
So
option?
now I just buy them off the street.
No. Did she give you the option to get a new therapist? I have a great one if you want. If you need one.
Yeah, but like that's like dating. Like getting a therapist is literally
it's
like
hard.
dating.
You have to, like,
and
really
I don't
vibe.
even like dating.
No,
Like it's like
me neither.
shopping for something that you don't. Like it's like a chore.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I mean, I have a therapist that I love and I hated my psychiatrist at first too, but now I really like my psychiatrist and I'm on Pristique 100 milligrams.
I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, it's like I feel like it's like a limited edition. It's niche. It's a niche one.
Oh God.
No, it's super super great. It's really helped like save my life. So
What, were you dealing with anxiety or what was your shtick?
yeah, so about a year ago, I went to Aspen on a brand trip with Celsius, and I was just partying too much, and I had never been to altitude, and I had this like really intense panic attack that like lasted like 6 hours on the flight home, and then I was just like had this fear like. Panic attacks often can come what they call panic disorder, which is like you're nervous every time you go somewhere that you're going to have a panic attack at said location. So at first I was just nervous to get on a plane again. And I went to Miami. It was actually the weekend before Serena's. And I was like, okay, in Miami, I had really bad anxiety like right before an event. And I also feel like as influencers, like I don't know if you get like this too, but like sometimes these events, like you can get really psyched out. And like
100%.
that was what was happening to me. Like I was just getting really nervous about things and just repeated anxiety. And then in June, kind of like a mix of, I went through a breakup, I moved apartments, a lot of transitions at once. I like piled everything into work. It's Pride Month in June, so I was really busy. I was coming to New York every few weeks. And then I had a vacation in Montauk, which is when I saw you, and everything just like hit the fan. And I just was like, I'm gonna have a panic attack on the way home. I'm gonna fuck over every influencer on this
like
trip
placebo
that we're
effect.
with. Yeah. And then I just crashed out and it was really bad.
Yeah.
But now I'm great.
I don't know if you ever experienced this, but like I'm such a social person, but sometimes I get waves of social anxiety, especially like in those settings.
Yes.
And I'll almost like see myself like in a third person where I feel like I'm watching the words come out of my mouth to the person I'm talking to.
Yeah.
And it's like almost like a delayed
100%.
and that's like what I experience when I go out.
And it's weird because it's like, I consider us like coworkers. Like when we go to these
Period.
events, like we're Hallie and I are coworkers.
We're
like,
working.
when we go to these events, like you and it's
a
just
write-off.
like I worked corporate America before I did influencing, so I'm like very familiar
What
with
was that
all of the. It was okay. It's definitely not as fun as this.
Did you have a 401k? Someone told me what that was today. I had no idea.
Actually did. Yeah, I did have a little 401k.
Period.
And I had health insurance, which was great. I mean, I have health insurance now. I just have to pay for it. But yeah, no. So like when I go to these events, I like feel like I'm with coworkers and it's like the same thing. I'm like, is that person competing with me? Do they like me? Like what, like, should I be saying this in front of her? Like, is this unprofessional?
Yeah.
Like it's easy to get psyched out.
Yeah. But like honestly, at the end of the day, like who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck?
Stay,
Yeah.
I feel like tunnel vision, stay in your lane and just like be the best version of yourself. That's kind of like, it's so easy to compare yourself to other people in this industry, especially.
It is.
And I internalize being competitive with other creators. I think that's pretty normal.
It's so normal. And it's hard because like our like performance is public. Like you can see how many views and likes other people are getting. And that like really fucks with you, especially if you're like me and you have like imposter syndrome because you're like, oh, like why is Hallie getting like 800,000 views on all her videos and I'm getting like 30,000? It's like, why does that fucking matter? Who the fuck cares? But like,
It's just
a little
like a
voice
form of validation.
Yeah, it literally is.
And
yeah.
we shouldn't equate any
Our jobs are
number.
so hard.
Are we complaining about our jobs right now? No.
Yeah, let's get into the fun stuff.
No, let's get into the fun stuff. All right, what happened the other night? Because I barely fucking. Let's take another sip.
Yeah. So we get to this restaurant, Benjamin Steakhouse Prime. It was good. I liked it. Good food. I was like, Hallie, you want a dirty martini? She's like, absolutely. The girls we took out were so cute. Their names were Maya and Julia.
They were adorable.
Julia literally looked like she could have been your little sister.
I want to adopt her.
I was obsessed with her. So pretty.
So they're both beautiful. You made a disclaimer video being like, essentially, you're going out with me and Hallie. Like, you need to, like, basically, your liver needs to be doing push-ups at this point.
Exactly. Like, we warned them. And I will say this, like,
we made that girl take blowjob shots. We'd make her do anything. Disclaimer, we'd make her do anything.
No.
She wanted the blowjob shot.
Hallie starts the dinner off. This was very chaotic of you. You go, now's your chance. Ask us whatever you want. And I'm like, damn, bitch. And did this girl ask us questions?
Did I not answer every single one?
You answered every single one. By the end of the dinner, I was like, are we on like a creator summit? Is this like Cannes Lions?
It was like Dateline.
Like, it went from like very fun, like, who are you guys hooking up with, to like, so
what's the tea?
Like, how many times do you post a day? What's your strategy? I'm like, oh my God, I'm in like a professional client call. Like, it was across the board.
I know, but like, actually, I feel like people really want to know about that stuff because I feel like I kind of understand the algorithm.
100%.
Like, that's a good
I make
thing to know.
videos like about, like, I have like a playlist called TikTok Transparency where I make videos about like, here's what you should post, here's how you should do it. And they go so viral. So I understood. And like, I feel like is trying to become an influencer, and she's a great storyteller. Like, she definitely could be.
Now she's popping up on my For You page.
Yeah.
And she definitely has it. You either got the sauce or you don't got the sauce. That's why people are like, oh, your job, like as an influencer, that's so easy. But like, if everyone could be an influencer, I feel it's like a hard job to get, but once you get it, it's an easy job.
I always tell people, like, in order to be successful in this industry, it's a mix of passion and skill,
and thick
a lot
skin.
of a lot of people have the passion, but they don't have the like raw talent of doing it. And then there's some people who like are super talented, but they don't have the drive to like actually keep up with it. So you have to have a balance of both. Like, you have to really be good at it, but like also be consistent. I
feel like
there's
you
a
could
little
give
job
a
advice.
TED talk on that.
I could give a TED talk.
No, I like that.
I'm low-key smart. I feel like people wouldn't expect that, but I'm kind of.
Everyone thinks I'm a dumb bitch.
Everyone thinks I'm pretty stupid, but we're smarties.
But that's kind of like part of my bit.
Yeah, but dinner was fun.
So where'd we go after dinner? I'm trying to like think. So
we go to the LA Fires charity event.
Yeah.
And this is where like I start laughing because like when I go to events in Philly, like there's not that many Philly influencers. I'm not trying to sound cocky, but like I'm one of the bigger like influencers in Philly. So I never have like door anxiety or anything. Like I just walk right into places. Oh. And when we get to this event's at City Winery. Like on the West Side Highway.
But it was a ticketed event for.
It was a ticketed event,
a fundraiser.
But from like 9 to 12, and we literally get there at 11:30. Yeah. I'm like, they're not gonna care. We like pull up to the glass doors of City Winery. Hallie like bolts. She like won't even look inside the door. She's in her trench coat. She's like,
I get imposter syndrome at the door.
She's texting like our friends inside.
I hate cutting lines.
No, 100%.
I hate it so much. Even if I know the owner of the establishment.
But there's no line outside. People are just sitting in the lobby.
Bad. I also like I don't
I
like
get it. I get it.
I hate going places I'm not invited, or I'm cutting a massive line. I feel like
she's respectful. I'm entitled. Basically that's the too long entitled. Don't read. No.
But you can get away with it. You're a gay man. I'm just like...
Not you homophobic shaming me.
No.
No, I'm kidding.
If they were to yell at you, it would be a hate crime.
Anyway, so Hallie's just cracking me up because she's like texting. She's like, we can't go in until someone lets us in. I'm like, okay, well, like, let's just like wait in the lobby. Like, we don't have to wait on the street, Hallie. So we walk in. Remy comes. She grabs us. This event was fucking insane.
It was insane.
It was insane. We go to this like private section. We don't have wristbands. We just like walk over the rope.
They kind of gave me a hard time getting into that too.
Did they really? Oh, yeah. I just like snuck in. And a bunch of the Bravo people are there.
Yeah.
And we're having so much fun. At least I was having fun. Mm-hmm. And I remember I was so nervous to leave the section that this girl took a picture with me. And I was like, if I give you $20, will you go buy me a drink? Because I'm scared to leave the section and not come back. And she's like, oh my God, absolutely. And then Isaac starts shitting on me. He goes, not you having fans do you favors. I was like, no, like I just want a drink and there's nothing left at this table.
There wasn't a bottle at the table?
No.
I did the same thing, but I went with someone that was in the section.
There was like Loverboy cans, but they were like, I couldn't find one that actually like wasn't unopened or whatever. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we were having a lot of fun at this event. Everyone was fucked up. Like, I mean, we got there literally 2.5 hours into the event. So like, I would say everyone was pretty much on their ass.
Yeah.
And I was having a blast.
And then we left and we went every fucking club this night.
Well, first, before we go to Catchy Shuby, we have the most dramatic Uber fiasco of our life. We could not find our Uber.
You had the fan get an Uber.
No. So Hallie calls a car. It says it's right in front of us. It's not there. And I'm like, fuck, like, what do we do?
gaslighting me.
What do we do? So I ask Maya, our giveaway winner, I said, Maya, would you do us a favor? Would you call an Uber because we can't find Hallie's? And she was like, absolutely.
I didn't know you did that. I would have never let that happen. You can't have our giveaway.
Well, then she got mad at me. Not because of that. Her and I her and I
got
were
a
both
fight.
drunk and we got into like a little fight. I was like, wait, what's going on?
She said you're being bitchy.
Yeah, she said you're being bitchy, and I was being bitchy, but here's the thing.
And you were like, whoa.
Because all of our friends, I get us this table at Catchy Shuby because I made a TikTok. It was like, whose dick do I have to suck to get in? And then the
We
GM
get security there.
So GM DMs me. He's like, anytime you need to come now, I want to change your experience. So all of our friends get to this table before me. So I'm like stressed out. I'm like, guys,
We had a security guard. I had no idea.
Yeah, we have to get there. I'm like, let's go. Anyway, we get in the Uber. We get to Catchy Shuby.
Yeah.
I'm having a blast at Catchy Shuby. Like, I'm in the DJ booth. I'm vibing. Like, I'm having a really great time. I'm on the table dancing. I accidentally make out with another coworker of ours.
You were making out with everyone, girls and guys.
I love to make out with people.
No, like you never have tried to make out with me. Am I not your type?
Oh, I'll make out. Should we make out right now? No. I think making out is like a handshake. I'm like, let's kiss.
I think a hand job is a handshake.
Okay, that's fair too.
Yeah.
I just feel like the world would be a better place if we all just made out with each other and like that was like greeting.
It's probably a greeting in some countries.
Yeah, like spread love.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And
I was
so
making out with a few people and that was all fun and games until I made out with a coworker. And then all of a sudden, and like help me fill in the gaps here, why did we leave? Like who was the person that was like, let's go to Little Sister?
Let's call him
Tommy London. So there's this man with us. We'll call him Tommy London.
Tommy London.
And then we go to Little Sister. We had some drama in the Uber to Little Sister. Hallie at this point was like just calling people out, which was really funny.
I kind of get confrontational after.
I like it though because
drinks.
like you were very like quiet and coy, and then you just like let out a statement, and the whole car like turned, and I was like, oh,
It's like a microphone
I
drop
was like,
every
we
time.
need. I felt like Jersey Shore when they would get into like fights in the cab. I was like, we need like a camera crew here. Anyway, we get to Little Sister. What is your opinion on this bar? Can I slander them right now? Or do you need to go back there at some point?
I have to go back there. My friend's a managing partner. He wasn't in town, and it's a notoriously hard door. But honestly, I respect a hard door.
Yeah.
I think some doors should be hard.
Okay.
I think all doors should be hard. You can't just let in Joe Schmo.
So
But
we pull up.
I've been there enough times over the past 7 years where you'd think I could just walk in. I'm very close to a lot of people that work at Tao. It's a Tao club.
So there's this man. His name is. Can I say his name? Who works there? Don't say his name.
Everyone knows. If you're a New York person, you know who works.
Yeah. And he's giving us a hard time, and he's telling us we need more girls, which I kind of thought was insane because we were literally with like 7 girls and 2 gay guys. But
yeah, it was like literally.
say la vie. Anyway,
la vie.
Tommy London throws down the credit card and he goes, "Now we're all going upstairs." We walk up there.
Downstairs.
Yeah. We go into the club. I look around. We're at like, I guess like a promoter table. We were with
other people, and I was like, I did not sign up for this.
And there were like hoes. Like, like I'm sorry, like the girls that we were with were giving like Wildwood. Like I was like, this is not it.
Wildwood.
Like it was
insane.
giving Wildwood. And I was like, this is where Hallie's a good friend again. I was like, listen, wait. We almost forgot a key detail. At this point, we lose the giveaway winners. The giveaway winners are no longer with us. Somehow we all leave the club and we turn around and they are not with us. So at this point, the giveaway is over. And honestly, it's probably for the best because
the giveaway is over at midnight.
The giveaway's over at midnight. At this point, that's probably for the best because Hallie and I are like, we're getting in trouble. Other coworkers of ours are yelling at us, telling us that we need to stop being so messy in public. and being like, you guys are talking too much.
No, we were being reprimanded. We were being reprimanded.
We were putting time out outside of City Winery.
Yeah.
It was really humbling.
Like,
but
get
yeah.
in the corner.
But don't worry, the giveaway winners got home safe.
I gave one of them my number and I said, text me when you get home. And she did text me. So
Good. So they're safe.
Yeah.
They're safe. But
you're
yeah.
making it sound sketchy. Like,
Right. We're at Little Sister and vibes are rancid. Vibes are heinous.
no, vibes are disgusting.
They're disgusting. And I turn and I was like, listen, I've got to leave, Hallie. I'm so sorry. Like,
you did not say that.
what did I say?
You said, new bar. Ooga.
I wasn't that. No, I was pretty drunk.
No, I was
Also,
fucking blasted too.
I was being a little messy and I was getting with a reporter. And the reporter didn't get into the door.
When we say reporter, we mean like for
like
one of those like
a Huffington Post. Like,
yeah, like a TMZ.
Like a TMZ reporter.
But like we're not naming it.
So
like, yeah.
I did an interview with this man earlier that afternoon. I get his number and I'm like, hey, come to the club. And
You were so thirsty.
I was really thirsty.
No, you are.
It's fine. I'll take it on the chin.
No, take it
I
on
don't
the
have
chin. I
standards.
think you did take it on the chin that night, didn't you?
Anyway, so yeah, reporter man didn't get into the club and he's texting me. He's like, damn, like, you're really just going to leave me like that? I'm like,
He's like, fuck you, bro.
I'm like, I don't know what to do. This guy just tore us a new asshole because we have too many girls. He already hates gay people. He's not going to like you. And I don't even want to be in here anyway. So he's like, okay, we're going to 310 Bowery. And I love that bar.
Wait, is that where we went?
Yes.
I was like, where the fuck are we? I felt like I was in a dream.
We went to 310 Bowery, and that's actually the first that's actually the first bar I ever went to in New York like 4 years ago when me and my friends didn't get into Marquee. This was like pre-influencer days. So I have so much respect and comfort and safety in 310 Bowery. So I'm like, let's go. We go in there. I'm like, you know what? We just went through a traumatizing experience. I buy 12 green tea shots. There's only 4 of us. So we all take like 3 of them. And then I
was fucked up.
passionately making out with reporter man.
And a girl.
Who?
You were making out with a girl too.
Okay, and a girl.
I was like,
I was making out with another client, another coworker.
Client.
But I don't remember
I
making
paid
out
her.
with a girl at Bowery. Well,
maybe it wasn't at Bowery.
Yeah, at Kachi I was tongue deep in this girl. And she was like, wait, is this cheating on my boyfriend? I was like, I don't think so.
No, it
I
doesn't
don't think
count.
it counts. She was a great kisser. But yeah, I was making out with reporter man in Bowery. And then everyone starts to trickle out. And what do? I go back to this man's home in Brooklyn.
You woke up in Brooklyn.
And not just like Brooklyn, like not just like over the bridge. Like
I never crossed the bridge.
Brooklyn. Like we get to Brooklyn and we're still in the car for another 20 minutes. We have a stop added for his friend.
You're in Rhode Island.
I'm in Rhode Island at this point. I'm in Montauk, honestly. Like I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Literally.
I wake up. I don't even think I really went to bed, if I'm being totally honest. Like I'm being like a freak with this guy.
What'd you
Like,
do?
Literally nothing. Like we're making out. I'm trying to like initiate sex, whatever. And he's like, no, like let's just cuddle. I'm like, you know what? I could use like a night without raw sex. Like let's go to bed.
Are you a top or a bottom?
I'm a top. Isn't that surprising? But
All my friends are tops.
I have bottomed before. But like
Same.
I save bottoming for like not for marriage because I've done it for holidays.
You know,
like
weddings,
special occasions,
funerals.
Yeah, special occasions.
Special occasions.
This was not a special occasion. I mean, honestly, I could have pulled the special occasion card, but it wasn't that. Anyway, this man doesn't have blinds, like a fucking psycho. At like 6:55 in the morning, I'm like, I feel like I'm like in Hocus Pocus when the sun comes up and about to blow up like the fucking, what's
You
their
feel like
name?
a
The
vampire?
Sanderson sisters. I'm like, oh, this is me. I'm Winnie and I'm about to pop. I'm like, oh, fuck. Where the I check my phone. I go, hotel checkout. I'm staying in fucking Times Square for a free brand deal. So don't judge me. It was a free hotel.
That is insane.
You would do it for a bag too. I said, well, I got to get from Brooklyn to Times Square and then I have to pack my shit and get the fuck out of here. So
I've woken up in Brooklyn before. I had hooked up with this guy. I bled all over his fucking sheets. It looks like a fucking Freddy Krueger had entered the chat. Like it was a massacre in there.
1, 2,
and then
Hallie's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door.
I wake up. He now has like velvet sheets. They're now the color red.
Love.
And he goes, "Do you want to ride home?" And I was like,
Oh.
"Wait, you're so sweet. I would love a ride home." He went on his motorcycle He hands me a helmet. No. I'm hungover as balls. I can't even walk. I'm in like a dress from the night before, a trench coat, and like 6-inch heels.
Wait, this is Serena Vanderwoodson kind of.
No, I have a video of it. I posted TikTok about it. So I walk out, and this guy is not, it's like the Fast and Furious. He's driving through cars, swerving. Like, I think he popped a Healy at one point. Like, this man was going 100+ miles an hour, getting through traffic. Because, because police cars don't go after motorcycles. I didn't know that because they're too fast.
Oh, I
That's
didn't
like
know
a
that
thing.
either.
So he was swerving and curving, and I was like, this is not what I meant. Like,
did you look hot though? Was like the wind blowing through your extensions? Was like the dress like a little up, and you had like sexy leg? Like, was it? I feel like you probably looked like dashing on this.
No, my flat ass was probably like hanging off the back, and blood was probably streaming down my leg.
Just whiplashing the cars behind you with blood splatter.
No, I was literally like a stuck pig. I don't know what happened. He like destroyed my cervix with his fingers.
Did you have to side saddle?
Side saddle? No, I full on saddled.
She rode it.
I think I came.
She rode that bike. So yeah, I get back to Times Square, pack up my shit, and get the fuck out of New York. And now I'm back 2 days later.
A lot of people that visit New York, they're like, I could never live here. But like once you get in the groove, you just like really adapt. But I remember first visiting and being like, get me the fuck out of this city. It's not a place it's not conducive with hangovers.
Yeah, it's not conducive with hangovers.
You feel like
My
you're
thing with
drowning.
New York is like, I need space. And every time I go somewhere in New York, whether it's like a coffee shop, a restaurant, I'm on top of people. I feel like I always have diarrhea here. Like, I don't know. It's just fast paced. I can't keep up with it. Probably from like, I need to crack myself out with caffeine. And then I'm also drinking like a fish when I'm here. I'm always on the toilet. And like, I don't even know what toilet to go to because it's like, where am I? There's one restroom. There's a line of 7 people and it's disgusting inside. Like, it's very stressful, but I feel like I'm getting better at it as time goes on.
I mean, Philly's like not the most wholesome city either.
Not at all. Philly's disgusting.
Have,
but there's more space.
Yeah. Wait, does Jimmy live in Philly?
No, Jamie lives in Chicago.
Isn't that the same thing?
No. Chicago, I heard, is very clean.
I'm
Philly
not good
is
at geometry.
I don't know what
Geography.
would be. I think Philly and New York are probably on the same level of dirt. Philly's probably a little bit dirtier.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a blast though, and thank you for doing that. And we had a great time.
That was fun. Tell me your thoughts on Valentine's Day because it is fastly approaching. What are we doing this year? How do you celebrate usually?
So I had a boyfriend the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Actually, crazy story. So 2 years ago, it was my first Valentine's Day in a relationship. I'm a romantic. My ex loved art, so I rented out a little art gallery and I got a table and chairs and I ordered us pasta and we had like a gorgeous little Valentine's Day date. And then last year, he broke up with me on the Super Bowl, which was right before Valentine's Day. So I spent it alone. Then we got back together 2 days later and just to break up again 2 months later. But this year, I'm going to Atlantic City, which I'm so fucking excited. I am an Atlantic City little bunny. Like, I love going to Atlantic City. It's so trashy. You should come. It's so trashy. It's so fun. It's just like, I love gambling. I love that I can smoke a cigarette inside an indoor place. It's just really my vibe.
Yeah.
So this year I'm going to Atlantic City. I'm really excited. There's an event with the Southern Charm guy, Craig Conover. He's hosting like this Valentine's Day party. And it's at my favorite resort, which is Ocean's Casino. So I'm going there with my 2 single besties and we're gonna just get fucked up together. What are you doing?
I mean, I haven't been in a relationship in like 6 years.
But you've been in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
College though, so like I haven't dated anyone since like 2019.
Wow.
And it wasn't a very romantic relationship.
What do you like in a relationship?
I don't really know. I honestly don't even know if I've ever been like in love.
Yeah.
Now that I'm like my frontal lobe's fully developed, like I look back at my 2 relationships, I'm like, was this just like out of convenience or, you know, age? Everyone else had a boyfriend.
I want to hear more about this. It's so funny. I remember this the other night. You were like telling me about this like movie that you watched that was so good. And I was like, Hallie, I just like really can't picture you like sitting on the couch and watching a movie. Like, I feel like I need to know more about like the different areas of your life.
Like the lulls.
The lulls.
Yeah.
I need to know what Hallie does when she's like bored. Do you ever get bored?
No, I just like overstimulate myself with like technology. I always have
I love it.
something running in the background.
Yeah. But no, I think Valentine's Day is like, I'm having a live show for my podcast the night before where we're just telling like really raunchy sex stories. I think Valentine's Day can be fun if you're single. Like it doesn't need to be miserable. I think it's like a great opportunity to get fucked up with your fellow single feral rats and just have a good time. And if you don't have feral single rats, then hang out with me and Hallie.
What is your raunchiest sex story?
My raunchiest
Are you
sex
saving
story.
it for the show?
I can tell you one.
Tell me one. I want to hear it.
So I had my first orgy, I guess you could say. Like not.
I had so many orgies in college. So tell me more.
So it wasn't totally an orgy because we didn't penetrate each other.
Oh, no pee.
But basically this crazy thing happened where I was out one night. I keep like pulling these guys that are like on the DL, and like that's like a thing, like older men especially. So like this older man comes up to me at this like very infamous Sini restaurant in Philly. You would love it there. And he's like, oh, I know your work. Like you're really fun. Like you should come to the strip club with us later. I'm like, I'm down. So we're having a good time. Next thing I know, him and I are doing something inappropriate in the bathroom together. And I was like, whoa, this took a turn.
I love bathrooms.
I love bathrooms.
It's the best place for sexual activity.
But at this point, I didn't know that this man was gay. So I already hit up my like number one roster spot. I was like, hey, come to the club. So roster spot number one comes to the club. I'm like, well, shit, now what do I do? Because I'm sucking straight guy's dick in the bathroom, but I'm trying to fuck you later. So like, this is going to get messy. It didn't have to get messy. Next thing I know, another man enters the chat and the four of us are at my apartment. And DL guy, he's like, so like, do you have a belt? And I was like, yeah, I do. Why? He starts whipping these men on my couch. And I was like, listen, that's not for me. I don't like pain. Go
Really?
off. I don't like whipping. He choked me until I saw stars, but that was like different. I was pretty like bruised for a while, but that to me was like felt safer than getting whipped. That doesn't really make sense, but like I just didn't want like red pelts on my ass. Like I like my butt.
We kind of like that.
I mean, I'll invite you to the next one.
I have a whip in my bedroom that has 3 like indents of hearts. So when it whips you, it leaves 3 heart marks on your ass.
So this is where things take a turn. So he goes, do you have rope? And I was like, I don't. I don't have rope.
Yeah.
So he
My
goes
guest
into
bedroom.
my closet and he picks out 3 long sleeve t-shirts and starts tying each of us up.
This is like an SVU episode.
Literally. We're all in like my queen bed laying there like we're about to just like get like murdered. And he ties all of our feet up.
What are you about to show me?
I have to show you this picture. You're going to crack up. We can't show this to the camera though. So he ties us all up. He's taking turns choking us. At one point he sits on my face. He smothered me basically. But you know, it was fun. You know, no judgment. I enjoyed myself. Oh, I found the evening. This was the aftermath. But this is really look at my toes.
Oh my God. Wait, not the candles lit in
Not
the
the
background.
candles, the galaxy light.
Not the galaxy light from
I set up
TikTok
the theme.
shop.
Yep.
There's literally a galaxy light from TikTok shop.
My TikTok shop galaxy lights blasting as I'm getting the lights choked out of me. But yeah, I would say that's probably my raunchiest sex story. And that happened like 3 weeks ago. So we're on a roll.
That's insane. I used to have orgies in college a lot.
Really? With like guys and girls?
Yeah. Well, like,
Do the guys do like gay shit? Like, do they like touch each other a little bit?
I don't know.
Oh, damn.
It was more just like I shared
Feed
her.
my fantasy.
There was this one frat house on campus that we'd all go to. And I remember I was a freshman. I was hooking up with a senior. And my roommate was hooking up with this junior. And we all went into the senior's bedroom. And we were all just like having sex, like door unlocked. There was a full-on party going on outside. We would just like all have sex in that like room. It was like a room smaller, probably half the size of this room. So there was like a bed and then like a couch.
Having sex, like not with your friend, but like
it's bonding.
It's very bonding. Like
Yes.
I remember when I was on spring break, my 2 girlfriends, they didn't have sex with each
feel like
other.
it's normal in
but they
college.
brought home like 2 guys who were best friends, and they all had sex in the same hotel room, and they were all like taking pictures together in the mirror naked. And I was like, that's a bonding experience that you'll have for the rest of your life.
No, yeah, and like we share that memory.
Yeah.
And, like I really want to have my roommate on this podcast, but she like kind
You have a
of
roommate?
like
Oh, from
my
college.
college.
I was like, wait, where is she?
Pops out under the couch. No, yeah, she is the
should.
craziest stories ever, but we would need to like put a mask on her and change her voice because she has a very corporate job.
Okay.
That would be hilarious.
That would make sense.
My college self was extremely feral.
Yeah.
I also had a boyfriend at the time.
Did you party in high school? Because I have this theory, I was talking about this the other day, that you either partied really hard in high school and then those people I feel like typically get married when they're 25. Or you had like more of a wholesome high school experience and you've just been on a feral bender since college.
All right, mind you, I went to an all-girls Catholic school. I only had sex with my boyfriend at the time. He went to the all-boys Catholic school, like our brother's school. So I was pretty wholesome, but I still like to go out. I like to drink. I like to get fucked up. But like sexually wise, I wasn't feral until college, and he cheated on me.
Damn.
2 weeks into like his freshman year. And then after that, I feel like it just like turned my heart into ice, and I just fucked 10 guys that year, I think.
I have something. I lost my virginity at 19 and I got crabs. I don't think I've ever told this story.
Wait, what?
So when
Crabs is insane.
Crabs
That's
is
like lice
insane.
for your crotch.
Oh yeah, no.
I haven't even gotten crabs.
I hope not. I wouldn't recommend.
I got chlamydia once, but
So
everyone does.
At 19 years old, I'm just like, I'm over this whole your first time needs to be special. I'm doing it the gay man's way. I download Grindr and I fuck a stranger from the internet. And that is how I lost my gorgeous virginity card. I thought something was off because we had sex in this bed. I don't even know if this man lived in the apartment that we were having sex in. And then he slept on the couch, which I thought was really weird. I was like, this is a giant bed. Like, why are you sleeping on the couch? A few days later, I'm like really itchy. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I start noticing little like specks on my pubic region.
No.
And I'm like, what is that? And I like pick it up. And sure enough, it looks like a crab. I'm like, oh no. I'm freaking the fuck out.
I'm never
at this
giving
point.
you a head.
This was when I was 19.
Okay.
Fuck you.
All right, fine. I'll give you a head.
No, the story gets so much worse. So I'm 19 years old. I don't know what to do. I don't even like at this point, I don't even think I have like a general doctor. Like I don't know what's going on.
No health insurance.
So
nothing.
no, I'm raw dogging life and raw dogging sex. So I call my mom and I'm like, hey, I have lice and I need help. And she goes, you have lice? She was like, I'm coming to your apartment right now. Like we have to fumigate everything. Like tell your roommates right now. I'm like, no. Like, okay. I don't have lice. I have crabs. I do have lice, but pubic lice. And she's like, what? And I was like, I'm really sorry, but like, I need help. Like, I don't know what to do. My father.
God, I just pour vodka down my pants.
My father drives to my college campus. My father, who I've never talked about being gay with, he knows I'm gay, but we don't have deep conversations.
Yeah.
This man picks me up and he drives me to urgent care. The car ride is silent.
Oh.
We get into the front of urgent care.
All you can hear is the crabs.
All I can hear is the crabs just swarming in my crotch. We get to the front of urgent care. He looks at me. He goes, so do you want to talk? And I go, no. I go, can you just let me out? And he's like, okay. I go, I get this cream called permethin. If you've ever had any kind of lice, you're familiar with the word. It's a very strong chemical that you rub on your crotch and they give you this little comb and you comb out your pubes.
I don't know if this is a universal experience.
I don't think it is, and I hope not. They kept coming back. So you want to know how I got rid of crabs? If anyone at home gets crabs, nair your whole body. I was burning. I naired my entire body and the crabs went away.
Did you tell the guy?
Yeah, I told the guy. I said, you fucking gave me crabs. He goes, no, I didn't. I go, well, I lost my virginity to you, so there's no other person who could have given me crabs except for you.
Insane.
So yeah, I had crabs at the age of 19, and that was my virginity story. What's the next topic?
Wait, this is kind of a fun question.
Okay.
What was the big drama from your high school?
Tell me yours, but I think I have a good one.
There was this girl who was in my friend group,
Oh, no.
but like she was kind of a slut. You know who I'm fucking talking about. I'm looking directly at the camera.
Kind of a slut. How are
No,
you?
but she wasn't. Like
Yeah.
I think she.
We need a term for that. Would that like be
I
those?
love sluts.
Would slore be like kind of a slut? No, I guess slore is like really bad.
Whore is worse than slut. There's
Whore is
tiers.
worse than slut.
I think being slutty is like kind of lore. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
Like I
I
kind of like.
agree.
I've definitely been called a
I'm a
slut.
slut.
Before. Yeah, I'm a slut.
I'm a slut.
I'm a slut.
I'm a slut.
Yeah.
I'm a proud slut. I'm not a slut shamer. I'm a slut supporter.
No, I am a slut supporter. but we went to an all-girls Catholic school. This girl was a little on the promiscuous side, but it wasn't about body count or like what she was doing, because I had like a fucking anal at the age of 16. Like I was pretty open to.
Did you like ever eat pussy while you were in all girls Catholic school?
No, but in college. So that we had a friend group, okay? And this girl was in our friend group, and also another girl was in our friend group. This girl sent a video of her like plastering herself with a hairbrush to her best friend's boyfriend, who was also her boyfriend's best friend.
Oh, wow.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
It was like cross. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it got leaked.
Did she mean to send it to him?
Yes.
Okay, got
they
it.
kind of had like a weird.
So she's messy because she's like sending it to her best friend's boyfriend and also her boyfriend's best friend.
And she's cheating on her boyfriend with her boyfriend's best friend.
Yeah. Okay,
who's also dating her best friend.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. A triple fuck.
So it's
So
like
it
if
gets leaked.
Serena's dating Nate and Chuck's dating Blair, Serena sent the video to Chuck.
Yes.
There we go.
That's a perfect reference.
There you go.
I like that. Thank
For
you.
those who were confused at home.
Yes. For those who are confused at home. But then to add spice to this whole story, the girl was under 16, I think. And he had just turned 18. Or she was 16 and he just turned 18. There was some weird thing where the cops had to go to his house, confiscate his computer and everything. And she was shunned from the head mistress. I went to an all-girls Catholic school. She had to sit down with a nun. They found out. Everyone in the school saw the picture, the video, the nudes. It was a whole fiasco. Also, my nudes got leaked in high school too. It was like a thing on the hockey team where like they would just like have a hockey group chat and like they would just send videos and pictures of us like having sex. It was kind of weird, and I accepted it. But like,
That sounds unsafe.
but yeah, she that was like the big drama, and it was like. It was an apology tour, like the Tour de France. It was, I've never seen anything like it.
We had like 2 freshman girls did anal at a house party. That was pretty intense. Like for 14-year-olds, like I don't even think I knew where my butthole was when I was 14. Then there was like this really stupid thing. Did your high school, well, I don't know if this is, are we not ready to like glaze over that?
No, I love that.
I don't know, like my friends who aren't from like my hometown think this is insane. So like,
Yeah.
we had our senior class trip to Disney World. I thought that was like a normal thing. So we all go to Disney World, and our class theme song was Turbulence by Big John, or what, Little John. We hit turbulence. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun,
So
dun.
they played that song at like this dance that we had in Disney World. It was beautiful. They took us to Disney Gardens. We had such a nice, wholesome thing. But of course, someone somehow found alcohol and people were drinking on this. And when the DJ played Turbulence, 40 of like the guys from our grade like ran into this like gorgeous pond that was infested with alligators. So all this drama, no one got bit, but everyone starts freaking out. All of the senior class trip, like people are screaming at them, and everyone was like trying to pretend like they weren't in, like they were like, no, it wasn't us, like we didn't go in there, but like they all were soaking wet and smelled like pond water. So they all got called to the office and they all got suspended for 5 days. That was like a pretty big scandal, and I don't think they ever got to go to Disney Springs again on the future class trips, which sucked. Sorry.
It was funny for my class, senior class sleepover.
Senior class sleepover.
Yeah, it would be all girls. We'd sleep on the floor of like the
Someone
senior
was eating pussy at that.
Someone
surely.
No. I mean, there was definitely scandals. Like there was a hockey coach that was
finger blasting in the
there was a
sleeping
hockey
bags.
coach that was fucking one of the hockey girls in the parking lot before hockey practice.
Not me about to be like, wait, that's kind of hot. Do you ever do like role play?
Role play?
Yeah. Have you ever done role play in sex? Because I think like teacher student is like hot role play lore.
I mean, I do like bondage.
I've
done I do a lot of bondage, actually.
One time I went to this day
You
drink.
can't just spring that upon randoms, though. You can't.
Yeah,
be
I
like,
know. Well, this happened to me. One time I went to this day drink and I saw this guy who I'd fucked before. I was like, easy money. Like, you're coming home with me.
You're coming home.
And I thought we were just like gonna do the nasty. I didn't know it was gonna get complicated. And he was like, so you can call me Dr. Kennedy. And I was like, what do you mean I can call you Dr. Kennedy? Next thing I know, number 2 and number 3 go right up my ass. He's like, I'm going to give you a little prostate exam. I'm like, well, I thought you usually ask for permission for that. I'm like fucking in stirrups up here, getting my fucking booty hole blasted. And that was the first experience I ever had with role play. And then he randomly shaved my back. which was really weird. And that was really bad too, because this was a year after the crabs. So I was still like pretty like
honestly
scarred.
He was probably preventative.
And I had really bad razor bumps, and I was like, great. Are these scabies? But they weren't scabies. It was just razor bumps. And I was like, great. What
do you think about shower sex?
I don't like it.
I don't like it
I
either.
I don't think it's effective. I don't
You feel like go on your tippy toes for a girl.
Yeah.
I don't know how it is
also
for a guy.
for shower sex, it's like the opposite of lube.
No, it's an anti-lube. You need
It's an anti-lube.
You need
and when you're doing it up the butt, you need something that is lube.
You need like anal lube.
It's not conducive. I don't like it.
It's like rubbery.
It's rubbery.
Yeah.
It's not good. I like kitchen counter sex.
I like making out in the shower. That's
making
hot.
out in the shower is hot.
It's so hot. Yeah.
But kind of, I just like when I'm showering, I kind of just like want to get clean. So I'm like, I don't like really need any more fluids on me.
No, yeah.
So I'm like, let's just like keep that in the bedroom.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Once a guy peed on me in the shower.
What'd you think?
It was warm.
The more I talk to people, I'm not really into like the whole piss play, but like my friends are like really into like golden showers. I'm like,
what do you think about getting skull fucked?
Can you explain?
All right.
Should we demonstrate?
Should we demonstrate? Marshall, do you know what getting skull fucked is?
Is that like just like they're fucking the shit out of your mouth?
Yeah, so say they're standing.
Okay.
And like.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's like kind of like what I'm best at.
Here is like a really unfortunate disability I have, which is a gag reflex.
Oh yeah, I knew you were gonna go there.
Yeah. So I have a really bad gag reflex. Like sometimes I literally threw up on Sunday from brushing my teeth. I was also really hungover, but like the electric toothbrush just went too far back. I was deep throating that shit, and next thing I know. So skull fucking is great, but I don't like when a guy
love
like
the power.
puts his. Do you like that? Do you like
No,
hands
yes.
on the head?
Well, I
that
love the
for
power.
me is very like you're doing enough. You don't need to control my head and my mouth. Like pick a body part to touch.
All right, listen. I think it's a power dynamic because the guys think they have all the power because they're absolutely destroying your skull.
Yes.
Hence the skull fucking. But if you really wanted to bite down on their shit, like the power's really in your mouth. People don't think about that. The power's in your mouth. I always think when a man thinks he's like choking the shit out of me, degrading the fuck out of me, I'm like, I could one foul swipe of my jaw and your manhood is in my stomach.
Okay, you hold a lot of power.
Yes.
Good for us.
Do you like giving head?
I do, but like it depends on the time and the place. If I'm hungover and you want me to put my mouth anywhere, no.
I don't think anyone
My
likes
throat's
that.
too dry.
Imagine giving head to a girl hungover.
I think it depends on the dick. There's some dicks that are just meant to be sucked, and like I like really I'll give you my A game on that. But like if your dick is too skinny, I'm not sucking that. Like I've one time I've like
skinny works in your favor. It's like a snaking a drain.
I feel like if I was going to bottom, I would love a skinny dick. But when it comes to sucking, I want like a girthy dick. Like I want to really show like how wide my expander is.
Yeah, master Botox is intact.
Mm-hmm. So I do like giving head.
That's one of the reasons I get master Botox.
You know what's crazy?
It unlocks my jaw into a new dimension.
I don't really like getting head. I've only climaxed from head like 3 times in my life. I don't know if guys just don't know what the fuck they're doing, because I know what I'm doing because I've swallowed a lot, but I haven't been swallowed a lot.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just, it doesn't really do it for me.
Okay, Bran, I want to go through a quick rapid fire with you.
Let's do it.
Just whatever your gut goes with.
Let's do it.
Vodka has entered the chat, so I want to see.
Great.
I feel great too.
I feel really good.
I feel like I'm melting.
I kind of
into
like
this
want to
one.
cancel my work event, even though I'm getting paid. Like, let's just like go to dinner.
No, I know. Literally, I wish. But I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Best pre-going out dinner.
Oh, like meal?
Yeah,
or restaurant. I think like appetizers and drinks.
Yeah.
Like I've done this before. Order 5 appetizers off the appetizer menu with your girlfriend, split them and get martinis.
Tapas.
Tapas. You won't be sick. You won't feel like gross, and you'll still like get all the good things.
Okay, perfect. Favorite club or bar?
My favorite club or bar. Vinyl in Philadelphia is my favorite club. I can't wait to take you there. And my favorite dinner spot, which I'm going to take you to, is Almira. Mediterranean food, sexy Greek men everywhere. Oh, it's such a vibe.
Love. Underrated TikTok follow. Like someone you follow on TikTok that people should like know about.
She has a big platform, but I love the average Cece. She's the one who will do videos and be like, you're going to be fine this week, but let's talk about it. And she just makes me feel so comforted.
Yeah.
And like,
Comfort creator.
I love a comfort creator.
Yeah, we all need them.
Yeah.
Favorite fast food restaurant?
McDonald's.
Favorite cocktail?
Dirty martini.
Period.
Or espresso martini, but recently because of the anxiety stuff, dirty martini.
I love Cosmos.
I also really like Aperol spritzes. Is that a cocktail?
It's like a gateway drink. It's what I would call
gateway drink.
Yeah,
I
so it's
like that.
It's not hard liquor, but it's like.
This is why you get the big bucks. You're creative.
Thank you. Or I'm an alcoholic.
I mean, same. But all talented artists have demons.
No, yeah, it's like it inspires me.
Yeah.
Best concert you've ever been to?
Taylor Swift Eras Tour.
Oh,
Are you a Swiftie?
I
could like low-key see Hallie like on her own crying to some Taylor Swift.
No, like I like Enchanted. I like
Enchanted.
Yeah.
Such a good one.
Like don't. She's obviously a super talented artist, but I lean towards like a different genre.
Do you have a favorite artist like musically?
No, but like if it were to be, it'd be like probably like Future, or like Lil Baby or something. Like something like.
Have you met Future?
Not yet. He's hot.
He's hot.
Who's your celebrity crush?
Ezra from Dancing with the Stars. I just like want to gargle his balls. I don't know what it is. I think he's really cute. Like
gargle his balls.
I'm such a clout trout. I want to be in a celebrity scandal so badly. Like I want like a tabloid with someone who's like on TV. Like I would fuck the guy from Modern Family. I don't care. Like anybody. Like just give me someone with clout.
Really?
Yeah. My dream.
You want to be on Dumas.
I want to be on Dumas.
Yeah.
Is that pathetic? Whatever. You know what? It's not pathetic if you're honest and open about it.
Put it on your mood board.
Yeah. Wait, I should. Okay.
Let's see. Bottomless brunch or late night clubbing?
Late night clubbing. With bottomless brunch, I love it, but I get hungover at 5 p.m.
Lethargic.
I'm not like a day drinker. Like
I'm not either.
I'm not really. That's not my vibe.
I'm not either.
I like to go out when the sun's coming up, not going down.
Do you have a burner account?
I don't. I actually was thinking that I should make one. You know what I want to do? I want to make a burner account that makes fan montages of myself. You know when like clips go viral and there's like a fan montage. Have you had
I want to say a name of a creator that I think does this to herself.
Really? Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
We just bleep the name.
Yeah, bleep the name. She 100% does.
She 100% has a million fan accounts.
Honestly, respect. Like I think that's a good spend.
No, I think
time.
it's worked in her favor.
I think it's really working.
I think it's working because honestly, I click like sometimes.
I won't make one. Like that's something like I really just if any of my fans are watching, like not that there's like that much material of me that you could use because like most of my videos are just me hungover in bed. But like if I ever look good, like just like send a screenshot to me.
Or you're like, and it's like Tate McRae.
Yeah, like mash me up to some Tate McRae or like that that Heidi Montag song that's like going viral. Like I like all night. Like I could just see like a fabulous montage of me like walking into the club. Like I love that.
No, we need that. I'll make one for you.
Thanks, Hal.
Do you have anyone you know or met in real life blocked on TikTok? I just unfollowed this girl who like
the girl who copied you.
Copies.
Oh, the only like creator. So I blocked Chara's World a while ago. Do you know her?
Yes, we follow each other.
I think I unblocked her recently, but like,
why did you block her?
She was like kind of fetishizing lesbian stuff, and I was like, this is problematic, and I was like, I don't like her, so I blocked her for a second. I also blocked Liv Schmidt, who like really promotes eating disorder.
I blocked her
stuff.
too.
Those are the only two creators I've ever blocked, and I unblocked her.
She followed me, and I felt bad blocking her, but it was just like not.
Her content's so triggering.
Yeah, it was a little triggering for me, and I don't get triggered by much, but I was like, I feel like when you have a platform, it's super irresponsible to
do that.
Push your
It's not cute.
Trauma onto others.
I agree.
I don't believe in that, so I just kind of blocked her to let her know I didn't fuck with that. For hookups, do you prefer to host or travel?
Oh, you know what? This is gonna sound kind of crazy. I actually prefer to host because here's the thing.
Yeah, that is crazy.
I traveled recently.
Okay, what happened?
I was so hungover in this man's apartment, and I was like, I don't have my hangover cap. I don't have my Excedrin. I don't have my fan. I want to die. I get too drunk and too hungover. I want to be in the comfort of my own bed. And also recently, I'm really proud of myself. I've been very bold with asking people to leave. I'll just be like, I have to go. You need to leave.
I have work.
Yeah, I have work.
I say I have work and people don't believe me. They're like, oh.
I will like be like, I have a workout class or I have something to do. And now, so ever since that, I'm good with
Honestly,
kicking them out.
it's your home.
So
your
yeah,
own business.
I actually really like to host. I just like being in the comfort of my home and knowing where everything is.
Well, Bran, I had so much fun with you today. You're fucking crazy and I'm obsessed with you.
I'm
like,
obsessed with you.
always.
I love you. You have to come on my podcast now.
No, I would love to come on your podcast.
Maybe you'll answer your phone when I ask.
Yeah, maybe I'll answer
maybe,
my phone.
Maybe Hallie will text me back. I'm not going to hear from her now for like, I don't know, 3 days.
You like leave and I blocked you.
You know what I realized? Wait, this is so humbling. So Hallie and I, when we take our followers out to dinner, I take the cutest picture with Hallie. I'm so excited. She hasn't even liked it yet. No like.
I posted on my story.
You didn't like it or comment on it though. I'm really hurt.
I'll do that after.
Fucking with you. Cheers, bitch.
Cheers. I fucking love you.
I love you too.
And I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in again.
Don't get crabs.
Don't get crabs.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. And now the video version is only on YouTube. So if you want to watch us be fucking diabolical, that's the place to watch it.
Period.
Anyways, cheers, bitch.
Cheers. I love you.
I love you more.
You're the best.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.